Who can find a virtuous wife? For her worth is far above rubies. The heart of her husband safely trusts her, so he will have no lack of gain. She does him good and not evil all the days of her life. Proverbs 31:10-12. Lord, help me to be a good wife. I fully realize that I don't have what it takes to be one without your help. Take my selfishness, my impatience, and irritability and turn them into kindness, long-suffering, and willingness to bear all things. Take my old emotional habits, mindsets, automatic responses, rude assumptions, and self-protective stance and make me patient, kind, good, faithful, gentle, and self-control. Take the hardness out of my heart and break down the walls with your battering ram of revelation. Give me a new heart and work in me your love, peace, and joy according to Galatians 5:22-23. I am not able to rise above who I am at this moment. Only you can transform me. Show me where there is sin in my heart, especially with regard to my husband. I confess the times I've been unloving, critical, angry, resentful, disrespectful, or unforgiving towards him. Help me put aside any hurt, anger, or disappointment I feel and forgive him the way you do, totally and completely, not looking back. Make me a tool of reconciliation, peace, and healing in this marriage. Enable us to communicate well and rescue us from the threshold of separation where the realities of divorce begin. Make me my husband's helpmate, companion, champion, friend, and support. Help me to create a peaceful, restful, safe place for him to come home to. Teach me how to take care of myself and stay attractive to him. Grow me into a creative and confident woman who is rich in mind, soul, and spirit. Make me the kind of woman he can be proud to say is his wife. Lord, I pray that you would bless the work of my husband's hands. May his labor bring not only favor, success, and prosperity, but great fulfillment as well. If the work he is doing is not aligned with your perfect will for his life, reveal it to him. Show him what he should do differently and guide him down the right path. Give him strength, faith, and a vision for a future so he can rise above any propensity for laziness. May he never run from work out of fear, selfishness, or a desire to avoid responsibility. On the other hand, help him to see that he doesn't have to work himself to death for man's approval or grasp for gains beyond what is a gift from you. Give him the ability to enjoy his success without striving for more. Help him to excel, but free him from the pressure to do so. I pray that you will be the Lord over his work, and may he bring you into every aspect of it. Give him enough confidence in the gifts you've placed in him to be able to seek, find, and do good work. Open up any doors of opportunity for him that no man can close. Develop his skills so they grow more valuable with each passing year. Show me what I can do to encourage him. I pray that his work will be established, secure, successful, satisfying, and financially rewarding. May he not be lagged in diligence, but fervent in spirit, serving the Lord. Romans 12:11. Let him be like a tree planted by the streams of your living waters, which brings forth fruit in due season. May he never wither under pressure, but grow strong and prosper. Psalms 1:3. In Yeshua's name I pray. Lord, I commit our finances to you. Be in charge of them and use them for your purpose. May we both be good stewards of what you've given us and walk in total agreement as to how it should be dispersed. I pray that we will learn to live free of burdensome debt. Where we have not been wise, bring restoration and give us guidance. Show me how I can help increase our finances and not decrease them unwisely. Help us to remember that all we have belonged to you and to be grateful for it. I pray that my husband will find it easy to give to you and others as you have instructed in your word. Give him wisdom to handle money wisely. Help him make good decisions as to how he spends. Show him how to plan for the future. I pray that he will find the perfect balance between spending needlessly and being miserly. May he always be paid well for the work he does, and may his money not be stolen, lost, devoured, destroyed, or wasted. In fact, multiply it so that what he makes goes a long way. I pray that he will not be anxious about finances, but will seek your kingdom first, knowing that as he does, he will have all we need, according to Luke 12:31. In Yeshua's name, I pray. Lord, bless my husband's sexuality and make it an area of great fulfillment for him. Restore what needs to be restored, balance what needs to be balanced. Protect us from apathy, disappointment, criticism, busyness, unforgiveness, deadness, or disinterest. I pray that we will make time for one another, communicate our true feelings openly, and remain sensitive to what each other needs. Keep us sexually pure in mind and body, and close the door to anything lustful or illicit that seeks to encroach upon us. Deliver us from the bondage of past mistakes. Remove from our midst the efforts of any sexual experience in thoughts or deed that happen outside of our relationship. Take away anyone or anything from our lives that would inspire temptation to infidelity. Help us to abstain from sexual immorality so that each of us will know how to possess his own vessel in sanctification and honor, according to 1 Thessalonians 4:3-5. I pray that we will desire each other and no one else. Show me how to make myself attractive and desirable to him and be the kind of partner that he needs. I pray that neither one of us will ever be tempted to think about seeking fulfillment elsewhere. I realize that an important part of my ministry to my husband is sexual. Help me to never use it as a weapon or a means of manipulation by giving or withholding it for selfish reasons. I commit this area of our lives to you, Lord. May it be continually new and alive. Make it all that you have created to be. In Yeshua's name I pray. Lord, I pray for physical attraction between my husband and me. Enable each of us to lay aside self-consciousness or apathy and be infusive in our display of love. Help us to demonstrate how much we care for and value each other. Remind us throughout the day to affectionately touch one another in some way. Help us not to be cold, undemonstrative, uninterested, or remote. Enable us to be warm, tender, compassionate, loving, and adoring. Break through any hard-headedness on our part that refuses to change and grow. If one of us is less affectionate to the other's detriment, bring us into balance. If there is any lack of affection that has planted a negative view of our marriage and our children, or taught them an incorrect way of relating to a marriage partner, help us to model the right way so they can observe it. Show us how to openly confess our errors to them and demonstrate our commitment to living differently. Change our habits of indifference or busyness. May we not so take each other for granted that we don't make the effort to reach out and touch each other with affection. Help us not to weaken the marriage through neglect of this vital means of communication. I pray we always greet one another with the kiss of love, according to 1 Peter 5:14. And I know that only the transforming power of the Holy Spirit can make changes that last. I trust you to transform us and make us the husband and wife you have called us to be. In Yeshua's name, I pray. The Power of a Praying Wife by Stormy or Martin, chapters 1-5, special prayers in the book. Thank you for joining Grace.Filled for these readings. I'll be back until we're done with all the prayers in the book. So make sure you are subscribed so that you don't miss content like this and so much more. I appreciate your time, all the love and support. And until the next video, blessings.